Okay. Not what I wanted. Look how... Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah. I forgot he has a little one on here. Not that big. It looks like he's gonna have a tear stain, but it's kind of where it comes from. Okay. Mm. It sounded like my cat was doing something, so I was making sure he wasn't getting into stuff he's not supposed to be getting in. So this is my first time. I'm using my actual good earbuds for the first time for a stream. And I guess I've never really listened to this music in stereo. Because I kept hearing something. I was just like, is that my cat is gonna pick like the most opportune time to go mess with stuff? I was trying to figure out if it was him or not, but no, it's the music. I'm just not used to it being this in depth. So I'm like, ah. I'll fix that later. Do you see this I need to fix? Because I forgot. Nope. It's on. This layer. And I need to fix. Not that big. Not what I wanted. Fix some of these lines while I'm at it. So I'm already here, so I might as well. Like, I think, yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty happy. Line-wise, maybe. Let's see. Let me fix one more thing. Some of these. Well, my original plan was to redraw all the lines, but I really like the way that I had it, so I'm gonna try and make it work. Is what this is. What was originally supposed to be just a quick doodle. We'll do light first. What was supposed to be a quick doodle turned into well, this is what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I found a an easy for me to use, because I am by no means an expert. I found a pretty simple program to use in order to I've been wanting to, because I do art streams periodically like this, especially when I'm working on something like this. And it gives me the ability, or it gives it the ability to have, you know, like some art streamers have, where it's like their character kind of doodling on a tablet. Well, I found a easy enough application that somebody made that I'm like, oh, I could do this. I could probably do this. So I'm doing that. And I just, you know, looking around, I was just like, man, I like that stuff, but I don't know how to code. So like, I gotta look around and see if somebody has something like that already made. And I didn't want to fuss with an entire big application like the was it VTube Studio. So I found I don't even know what it's called. Uh, something I should probably tell you what it is. Me talking about it is not helping. Spud Tablet. I found that, and I, I like the potato reference, and B, I loaded it up. It's pretty easy to use. It's not very taxing that I can tell. Not like I should have a problem with that, but you know, you never know. I don't have a PC here. I do have a laptop, but it's an Omen, so nothing too shabby, but you never know. So, oh, I need to do. Ah, right. So, I'm planning on running 2 applications at once, unless that kills this, and if it does, then I'll just leave this static. But I do like the program I use to, the one on the bottom right, where it's just kind of moving. It's not overly complicated. They both use Unity. I think the other one uses Unity. Regardless, I know this one does. So I want to be able to, have this guy blink just to give him more character. I don't know if I'm gonna run into any problems with that in terms of load. So I actually need to create a second layer for the eyes, and I might as well do that now. This layer I'm gonna actually name eye, because I've got to take this part of my lines out, but I want to do the eye first and then come back to it. Do I have this pulled up without the haze? No, but I think this will be fine. So, I have eye whites. I do. Lines layer, good. Okay. So let me get that. Because I really like this, what I'm using now for something as simple as what I'm doing. And it's not like I'm using, other than the program itself, I'm not using something pre-made, which is, I was gonna maybe do that, but I didn't like that as much with actual rigging and stuff like that. And I'm not developed enough to be able to do the, oh, did I not have the lightest part? Did I just grab the darkest and I just didn't realize it? Yup. I need, well, there's the pupil. Yeah, I can go ahead and just pop down the pupils. Ah, no. So anyway, he's supposed to be like looking down. I like this eye being a little bit smaller. And I'm going with this bewildered look because I accidentally started doing this, and I thought it was really funny. And I say accidentally, I was just kind of dotting in the eye details, because I had the brows like this, and I was just like, man, you know, I don't know if I want to do this emotion or not. But honestly, for this undead avatar I have, I think this will be hilarious. So, I'm actually gonna give him a little bit more whites of his eyes, which is actually just this pale blue color. So that'll be fun, I think. When in doubt, back out. I need to take out these lines so I can see what I'm actually looking at. So let me do that. Well, other than having to fix what I'm missing, but that's fine. Ah, too much. So I want to see what I got going, to see if this will actually work as I imagined it before I start blending stuff. I want him to look bewildered a little bit. Bewildered and slight. I think I'm gonna make this pupil just a little bit smaller. I like what I got going, but I think I'm gonna make that pupil just a tad bit smaller. Like, probably the same size. Because I'm gonna do the crazy ring he's got for his mad face. So, I'm gonna have... There's gonna be more detail here, but I do like this. Cool. I just added it. I just added that there. Okay. Well, let me erase that. And then get off the right layer, or get off the wrong layer, and do that again. Okay, and then... I like him looking like this. I think it's hilarious. Okay. So now take away his eyes, because he's gonna need an in-between for him not blinking. And so, that's why I can't have the line art in the whole thing. Because I need to have this here. He needs to have blank eyes. Also, I'm not erased everything I needed to erase yet. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring this out. I'm gonna actually maybe airbrush this instead. Oh, I get it a little darker on the edges, but this needs some definition because you will have like a frame to be able to see this. I actually want a little bit darker. Make this bigger. Nope. Nope. I don't want this to be the same color as his body though. It'll be harder to discern what is what. That's better. Okay. And now I can blend it a little bit. Good. I love this dumb look. I don't know why. I need... And now that I'm looking at it, let me give this not that big. Yeah. Make the brow even on each side. And now I can do this better. And then I'm going to create the little tiny faint ring he gets, which I don't have a set color for, which is fine. Nope, it ain't going to be that big though. It does need to be darker though. Darker blue. Close, but you won't be able to see that, how far away that's going to be. There we go. Something like that. Okay. And that's gonna be different colors anyway, so I don't know, I was worried about that earlier. Cool. His head's gonna be tipped, his head's tipped down a wee bit more. Actually, I think his eyes might be too big. Or not the eye portions, but this part. So let me actually tone this down a little bit, because this is supposed to be a smaller line around his eye anyway. And let me see what that looks like. Yeah. Okay, so I made his eyes too big. He's too cartoony. Needs to be cut down a wee bit. There we go. But I do need to bring this down a wee bit with it. Well, that was pretty, but not what I wanted. There. Anyway, so the fun part of what I'm trying to do, or trying to torture myself with essentially, is that's better. What I'm trying to do is, so I have to convert, so this model that I'm working on, or the model's provided and the rigging's provided, I just have to change the overlays to whatever picture I want or create in this fashion, which is great. Except I have to convert what is a human model to a model of this creature I've created. So that's gonna be fun. I get to, why is that dark? It should be this color. Huh? Oh, I'm erasing, that's why. I was just like, I thought I was on airbrush. Okay, yeah, that looks way better. So, I need to go back to my blue color. It's too big. So yeah, I get to convert that. So that is gonna be so fun. I'm totally not scared at all. Don't even know if it'll work, to be honest with you. But you know what? We will figure that out when we get there. I'm doing the easy part, I think, which is doing this part. And actually I can go online to do the permanent black stuff, because this is a creature of my design. I started drawing these things way back in high school, and they've always just kind of stuck around. They have a whole backstory. They're supposed to be their own kind of like running thing. It never got big because I don't know, I just didn't want to publish anything on it, so I didn't. So there is one other one that I allowed to get created floating around that I don't think that artist has done anything with it on DeviantArt. But yeah, so this is a creature of my own design, and I'm like, well, I didn't really want a human representation of myself, because I really just, why do that when you could be anything else? So I'm like, well, I quickly had this idea, and I'm like, well, this is my own creature, why not? It's unique. There's probably some out there that look similar, no doubt, with how creation and stuff works, but this guy's unique to me. So he's special. Do this. Yeah. Anyway, this special creature of mine is basically like a Grim Reaper sort. Not really violent or not mean or anything. In my creation of this species, it actually can't talk. The sound that it produces, it's monstrous, essentially. Sounds like a elk bugle that's being thrown through like glass, or like broken glass. Like, it's really shrill. I don't know if shrill, but it's very hoarse and just not something you want to hear at night. It's a horror creature, essentially, but non-violent. He's goofy. Originally, their limbs don't really work that well because they are an undead creature, essentially. So their body's kind of decayed, which is why it's depicted as kind of skinny. Except for its neck. It's got a muscular neck because it's got this dumb llama deer neck thing that I have going on. But it was supposed to be a combination of a bunch of different things. I say supposed to. It is a combination of a bunch of different things. It's like, we've got the horse skull, we've got the deer, deer features in it, primarily like the joint locations. Oh, I can fix this now. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Got a lot of just ungulate kind of things going on. So, but they're little Grand Reaper type thing. Help the animals of its genus, I guess, pass over. So that's kind of his deal. And there's a big group of them, and there's ancients and stuff like that. They're undying, but new ones get formed on a certain time period and stuff like that. So I have a whole thing that I was making about these, but I decided not to. But they have a whole thing that is probably in a notebook somewhere in my apartment. I had to take a wild guess. I just noticed that I've accidentally skewed my background up so you can see my sketch underneath. I don't think I'm going to even need to be down this far in terms of the model, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. I could just do this. But yeah, just in case anybody wonders, I actually sketched these things out. You can actually see where this guy came from because he came from this. Originally, he was supposed to have antlers, which this creature I've designed, they can have any kind of head stuff like the animals they take after. So they can have like cow horns, they can have deer antlers, they can have elk antlers, they can have a unicorn horn if they want, and ram horns, stuff like that, as long as it's something natural. But I had elected originally he was going to have I'm so mad. He was originally going to have antlers and stuff, but I decided with everything I'm doing that the antlers, especially in his placement and stuff, will get in the way. So I opted not to. I'm gonna add his shading real quick. He's very minimal when it comes to this shading stuff. And also, they originally had both the top and bottom jaw. They don't eat or anything, so it's not like they need it to survive, but some of them just retained it. It may fall off after a period of time. I decided also for this guy to make him a little bit cooler and easier to kind of animate or use it for the program I use for my voice thing that I'm currently using. Voice thing, whatever it's called. So I elected to not have a bottom jaw, but he has a phantom jaw, which is new as of streaming new, I guess. So that's a little different than the original design, but pretty much everything else is the same. I did have plans in the works for a chat pet if I ever get that far into this streaming stuff, because again, I kind of just do this for fun. I'm going to be doing this anyway. I think this stuff is neat. And I also too like the game. And stuff. So I'm like, why not? Because I always kind of wanted to do this ever since I was like younger, and I like watched Markiplier and everybody else, and I'm like, I want to do this, and then I'm like, I don't know how to edit. I do not know how to edit at all. So I am like, what can I do that has like minimum editing? And well, streaming wasn't really a thing when I was younger. Also, I didn't have the internet when I was younger. But now it's pretty accessible when it comes to if you want to stream and stuff. And you don't have to be some big shot anymore to really like get into this. And then, new creators are, being brought to light like every day. So, and I'm just doing this as like a hobby, so it's not like I'm doing this for my job. In fact, I just left my job to come on and do this, so work 10 hours and I'm gonna go do this for fun, so why not? And then originally I was just like, well, I don't know if I want to stream. And I'm like, for a while, because VTubers weren't a thing, I'm like, I don't want to stream because I don't want people to know me and see how cringe I am in real life. So I was just like, I'm gonna probably not do that. And then VTubing became a thing, but it was still a little too advanced programming wise for me. I'm like, well, I've messed around in Blender before, but not enough to like make my own models and then rig them and stuff. Because I could barely make my own models, and like I'm so critical of myself. I'm like, I am not gonna like any of this. So I kind of waited again, and then lo and behold, it's gotten a little bit more accessible when it comes to people on. Ooh, didn't mean to move you. People on a budget, or who, you know, are just doing this for fun, and it's just been easier for this to happen, and I'm quite happy about that. Let me get your dark color back here, because it's gonna be just your shoulders, I think, is gonna have light. But yeah, this is just a for fun kind of thing I'm doing. Actually, before I do that, which I've probably... Nope. What? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Good. I'm glad I was on the wrong layer. I did stuff I didn't want to do, so... Now I'll go over here and do this. So, I want the light color. Okay, so I moved. Let's see what I've done. Move you back over. There we go. Now I can see a little better. He doesn't have a name. I don't think. Have I named you yet? I have not named him yet. So this one does not have a name. He was not an original kind of character before the stream, so he didn't get to go through any of that kind of creation. He is... I'm on the wrong layer again, dang. Okay, Outlook, I don't need you to load right now. Why are you doing this? Go away. Ah! Okay. The hell? Okay, so... Is it because... Is the color I selected the base color I have right now? Am I just doing a dumb? It is possible. I do those on occasion. So let's do this then. So this is the light color, apparently. So let's try this again. I'll get there eventually. There we go. A little bit of belly showing this time. But you probably won't be able to see it that well. And shading up here, ears dark. I need to take this away real quick so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Add some light back. I kind of want something lighter than this, though. That's better. Well, I'm about to just go back over it with the base color. Kinda soften that a wee bit. And then add my darks back in. Again, I don't actually think you're going to be able to see... I don't know how far down this goes, or this is going to go, or how far up he's going to be. I guess I could test it. Fix that. I guess I could technically test it and just see where he's going to be at on this next screen I'm doing. I could export him real quick and just see. I guess I can do that. We'll do that. So I'm gonna first save in case this breaks stuff. Export, export, export. So you get to see what this looks like in real time. which is why kind of why I wanted to stream, because I think this is fun. I think this is interesting. And yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I have a new screen for this. Oh, and I can put, while I'm here, hold up, and copy this and put this in here too. This needs to go. Actually, no, I can't because this copy paste isn't working like I thought it's doing. Screen capture, right? Yes. GIMP. Add. Ah, too big. Too big. Lock that because that's my thing. Okay, here we go. Oh. And I gotta do this with my trackpad because this doesn't like that. Okay. So you get to see this real hand, so this will be fun. I don't want to do this. You know what? I'll probably just bring this in too, which I think is another screen. I'm gonna have so many screen captures going at the same time. Is it this? Is that it? That is not it. I have a screen capture that has nothing. What do I have this? What are you called? Is it this? What are you called? Yeah, okay, it is that. That's what I thought. It's a window. Oh, it's a window capture, not screen capture. Got it. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, no, I'm doing that anyway. It's a window capture. Where's window? Window capture. Found source. Do that. There you go. Alright. So. I'm gonna go ahead and transition this. Alright. So, not much has changed for you. A lot of stuff has changed for me. Give me just a second here. Because now I get to do this. I'm gonna add one of these. And I'm gonna change. Oh, I don't have him exported to the right place, do I? Oh, he's exported here. Oh, I have it too big. Right. 2040, 2040. Oh, okay, it's just that. Okay, image. Canvas size. 2040. No. 24. Link it. 2040. Resize. Resize. Well, that looks dumb. But I could just do this. Oh, well. I can if I ain't dumb. Hold up. Oh no, look what it's done to my previews. Why? Oh my god, that is way too big. Ah, okay, can I just crop this, please? That's all I'm asking for. Thank you. Oh, that's way more manageable. So he had to be... Can I not have him taller? It said 2040 by 2040, right? 2040, 2040. Well, this is fine, because I can just move up everything. Oh, I wish I could multi-select. That's fine. I can do this in a risky way by just doing this. Because, like, why not? I want to see what this looks like now. Why, yes, I am doing this the dumbest way possible. Do I have regrets? Probably not. We're gonna freaking see. I need to take the selection thing off because that ain't helping me none. There you go. What? Oh. There you go. Alright, let me make sure my color's where it's supposed to be. That looks right, but this is not right. There we go. I have the eyes right next. Looks right to me. Alright. Now let's try this again. File. Save. And then file. Export. Alright. Now let's try this again. Okay. So I gotta pull up Streamlabs and see what it looks like. It keeps switching, hold up. I gotta take that other one off on this new key set. Let me just remove. Ah, okay. Okay. I still like the wiggly because I like the wiggly. Anyway, so here's the fun part. So that chroma keyed okay. So here's the next part. Repositioning here. Now I think I can do this. So I like this. Let me pull it up in my view so I could see it. Maybe. Please. Can I see what I look like? Okay, so it doesn't look bad. So the next thing I gotta do, other than completing the rest of this, is let me show you. I need to test this out and just see what this does. So I need to bring him over to this corner. So I don't mouse over him. So, wow, you can't really see his eyes that well. I'm gonna have to make those pupils bigger. So that is one thing, but this is a learning process. So the next thing I get to do is, let me see. Alright, the next thing I get to do is not that, nope, not that, is put on this timer, or this timer, I was just looking at a timer, is this I was just talking about. Move that up, put this over here. Where is... Why is that part not showing up? Oh. I'm gonna transition this to live. So let's see. So he's gonna have to scoot down. In fact, let me just take this off. I'm just gonna edit this stuff in real time because why not? Okay, so he is gonna have to scoot. I can't do that with this. So let me try this again. Where? Scoot him down a little bit. The tablet needs to be ahead of him. Oh, I know why I can't see nothing. Hold up, you guys are gonna like this. Let me slowly yet surely pull all this stuff to the top layers. There we go. So I have to, yay, this is working good. A little see-through. I'll have to fix that. I was messing with the filters. And move this up. Move it up again. Oh, okay, I see what I've done. And, I probably could have picked a better way to do this. My overlay, which I need to rename this actually, my overlay is on top of everything, which is why, let me bring it down here. There. So I still need to move the tablet above. There we go. So this other one, does that. Yay! That's gonna look real dumb once I get all this done. Oh, this is great. Let me move him real quick. Oh, this looks so dumb, but I actually really like this. Oh, wait, so the fun thing about this is some concept art, which I think I still have up. Yeah, it's here. So some of the concept stuff I was trying to figure out was like, let me move this around. Active layer was not the guide. Oh shoot, I'm moving. Hold up. I'm moving stuff I can't see because I'm dumb. Okay. This. I want to move this. So I was trying to figure out how was he gonna hold it or hold the pen, right? So my theory is he's gonna have to just hold it between two, because he's got cloven hooves. So like between two hooves. But that's gonna be so fun to do. I don't know how I'm gonna make that work if I'm gonna have like, I don't want him to have two hooves because that's gonna, I could also just not even capture this screen and just do the one down at the bottom right here. Oh wow, right there. But I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. I haven't decided. I could just make him have like one hand, because if I feel like if I have him do two, it's gonna be blocking so much of like the actual picture. Because this is the first time I've actually put it all together. But yeah, so this is what I'm working on. I'm gonna lock this. This is what I'm working on, and I think this is gonna be hilarious. And it looks like the stream's holding it well too. So that's good from what I can see. It's gonna be dumb. I love it. Okay, so let me kick this off. I don't need this right this second. I'm gonna put my normal boy back up. I have hotkeys for this. I'm lazy and don't wanna. Oh, that's gonna be so fun to mess with. And so much of a pain. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. I am also planning to make the pen look like my actual pen. Cause as shitty as these drawings are, I'm actually using a tablet. I have a very nice tablet that I have that also uses touch. I keep forgetting I can do that. But I have a tablet. I don't use it near as much as I should. Okay. Well, I'm actually really excited about this. And figuring out what I'm gonna do for the pens is gonna be interesting to say the least. So that'll probably be something I'll be working on through in the stream, of course. Okay, so that's cool. Alright, let's do the rest of this guy. He's almost done because he doesn't... I, on purpose, picked a design that isn't gonna take me... doing it the animation way. I'm picking a design that is detailed, but not so detailed. It's gonna take me 6 hours to redo, or to color it for each frame. So... I feel pretty confident in just continuing on this color layer, because that was just that, and I don't really have a whole lot of that left. So let's work on its mane. This weird little beard thing. And I don't think, actually you're not going to see a whole lot of that. I don't know exactly what the inspiration I had for this creature. I don't know if I had any inspiration for this creature. I'll put Sippy's over there. He just kind of came in a doodle once, and he just kind of stuck. And I'm like, oh, this looks cool and not normal. Oh, and that's just how that happened. I'm gonna add. He's got the same color in the tufts in his ears. Oh, and this thing is called, as my best friend named it. It's called a Deer Dat Facius. And it's I got my manager. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay. And it is really just, I don't even know if I've got, I don't even think there's a naming story to that. She just said it randomly as a funny haha, and it stuck, and here we are 20 years later. Still drawing this dumb thing. But you know what? It works. Really just doing some quick colors here. He's going to be in the background. You can't really see a whole lot of him. One thing I do remember, I need to fix the, or I need to fix that. I need the actual, too much. I need to fix the pupil sizes. I determined, although I like the crazy pupil idea, it's a little too small. So let me make it a little bit bigger. Ink, not that big. Probably like that. I don't want his pupils to be big. I want him to be bewildered at the voodoo that's happening. That's how this is gonna be. Okay. So let's continue. Not doing that though. Let's see. We'll go back to our airbrush. Why not? I'll leave it on 69. I need black probably. Is that what this color is? I know the darkest bits are probably black. I wanted to leave it on 69, but I need more than this actually too. Perhaps I will use paintbrush on a lower. Come on. Not me checking to make sure I'm on the right layer again. I'm so bad about that. I don't need to worry about this. I'm actually going to take it off. Because if I leave that up, I'm going to worry. Let us see. I'm actually going to... I wasn't going to do this, but I think I'm going to color this in. I'm going to add my shading on top of it. I wasn't originally going to. I didn't really want to, but here we are. So let's see. He looks intimidating as fuck when he's just got his eyes. Jeez. I hate to come across that in the dark. That's kind of spooky. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in because the blonde is really close to his skin. No, but the blonde does come up here, so I'm gonna actually color this in. I might color this in. I can do the right keys. Even though I don't have the lines for it, I'm going to go ahead and just bring this down a wee bit. Doesn't really matter. Now, can I airbrush this darker? It is. Oh, well, let me fix here. Let me fix this because I decided you wouldn't be able to see his blonde. And I don't mind if I leave some of this color that I'm kind of color over behind because I am about to just blend the shit out of this once I get this all set up, so it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to kind of get a better basis down because I needed to just cover up some stuff. So now I can go in with this dark color finally. I'm gonna keep trying the airbrush, maybe not. I'm really liking this mottled color, but maybe let's do it a little bit smaller. Well, actually no, what I'll do is I'll add color first and I can go in with the burn tool and just do my shading that way. Because he does have, so this top main is darker than the rest. It's gonna give me my color definition between these two pieces. I'm talking like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's get this color in. Again, splotchy, I do not care. And actually, now that I'm thinking, I probably need to do, not that. I've got some detail lines I think I could have afforded right here. I just decided not to put it there. This is a continuation of the top beard that he has, so I do kind of have to put that back in. Okay. Now, back to what I was doing. Airbrush, making this splotty. And then the very middle also has this dark color. So this needs a concentration of dark. And then these outer edges can continue to live in this color. I am putting two more details into this section than I intended to, but it is okay. Because I do not have the color select for this, but it is fine. We will work with it. We could just be risky, and that is okay. Let's see. I could always do it over on another layer and then do some stuff on that, so I'm not that worried. Well, I'm gonna do burn, so burn will probably save me a little bit anyway. It's so dark. That is another caveat about having a darkish creature is A, that's very stark, and B, did I just... I did. That can't be there. This is supposed to be transparent. Okay. So. Now I can go over with burn. Oh, well, what do I want to use? Grunge. Because he's fluffy, right? He doesn't have... Okay, I probably should have just kept using this anyway. He's fluffy, so I'm going to add some rough kind of ideas of where I want the kind of... Nope, dodge. Dodge. Of the lighter edges and stuff like that, and then I'll go in with herring. Let's go a little bit stronger, please. Please. Hello? Gimp, what are we doing? There you go. Ah, too strong, too strong. And actually, let's use a different... I like this acrylic angle one. Man, he just looks insane with just eyes. That's better. It's better. Let's just cut it down a wee bit more. There we go. That'll help me a little bit with adding some light into here. So very rough lights right now. I'm about to shade all this, so I'm not worried about it looking shitty. I'm gonna bring this back up so I can get an idea of where I'm at. It's gonna continue to stay dark. Now I'm gonna go back into the burn and kind of dumb all that down. Oh, the burn's not doing a whole lot, but it's... I can request more. There we go. It's not gonna do a whole lot to the light that I just put on, but I do want this to be there a little bit more. Trust in the process. And then I am gonna just continue to burn that all the way out. Now, get to do the fun part of adding in herring just a little bit. Just a wee bit, nothing crazy. Since he isn't gonna be like a full art piece, but he is gonna try his hardest. And that is okay. I'm gonna go in with dodge first. I usually go back over it with the burn. And actually on this top part that's supposed to be darker, I think I'm gonna do this even lighter. Probably, yeah, probably that. Let's see. And I kind of actually want these chunks to be a little bit bigger. There we go. That's fine. We'll go back over with some bigger. Nothing wrong with that. Giving him a little bit of fluff. There's supposed to be more. It's like a combination of mane and fluff, I guess. There you go. We'll call that for. Bring that to mane and tail. Mane and fluff. Be their dog line or something. Well, that wouldn't have made sense, but you know what I mean. Close enough. So these tips also, now that I remembered, these tips also need to be black. And I could totally do this a different way. I'm electing not to because I'm dumb. And I'm gonna deal with it. That is my problem. Also, why is this so light? I guess this is so tiny. I need more than this. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna burn dodge the lot of this. I'm going to burn it just to get it a little darker as it should be. Kind of forgot that was in that layer. Great. You know what? It added shading. There we go. I think if I remember, it's not going to show that anyway. In fact, let me, because we're doing this live, so let me move us back over to this, and let me see where that brought us. I don't have a hotkey for this yet. How we do it? Oh wait, I need to launch the other thing too. My cat is licking me. Stop. Oh shoot, I can't do that. Hold up. Okay. Ah. Please. Why is that not showing up now? Hold up. Why is this not showing up now? Oh, because I'm doing this wrong. Hold up. No? Dude. What is wrong? This worked like perfectly fine not too long ago. What? Why is this not working now? So the arm is coming up, but the tablet is not. And I'm not quite sure as to why. Well, that ain't what I wanted. Also, what if does it think the screen I project that from is not on? Let's see. I bet actually if I just do this a different way and make it not so difficult on myself, that'd probably help. I could capture window instead of screen, so I don't know why I wasn't doing that to begin with. So let me fix that for both of these. Window capture, add. Okay, I gotta go. That shocking type. That there. New source. This is gonna be tablet arm. I'm going to select what it is. It's not that one. It is this one. Done. Okay. So now we get to fix this again. Let me do that. And that's kind of fine. I don't want it to be. Okay. So now I gotta chroma key this. Filter, new filter. Chroma key. Add. Green. How's that looking? Looking pretty good. Alright, so that's done. I got this done. So let me pull up the other one. I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place. And you were good. You're supposed to be above it. I can pet him. Hold up. Also, let me do this. Hold up. Hold up. I need to move this so that I can pet him more. Pets. But I really can't do that because it's gonna look dumb on that. Cool. Alright. So now, let me lock that. So now, I gotta fix this other one real quick. So, window capture. Add new source. This is called tablet. I'm just gonna call this one tablet. Capture automatically. Nope. Yep. Must match. Alright. And I'm gonna just copy filter settings, filter, copy, filter, paste. I love that. That's so easy. Okay. But you know what? While I'm here, I might as well update the image to what I have all done. So let me do that real quick. File, save, file, export, video, here. Change this. Open. There we go. How we doing? Alright, so that looks pretty good. Honestly, the main's not that bad where it's at. I may just blur it right now. And just kind of just... Ooh, that's not blur. Also, I'm not doing this on my... I haven't put my tablet back on me yet. Blur? Blur. Ah, blur it, or I could have smudged it, but oh well. Let's blur in that a little bit. We don't need all them details that much. Okay. So that's not too bad. I do like this. This is so cool. Oh, this is gonna be so dumb when I... It's gonna be so dumb when I get it done. But that's okay. This is gonna be so fun. Okay, back to it then. You know what, for funsies, I'm gonna leave this up. I'm gonna leave this up for now. It's not captured my tablet that well, but I think it's just when I'm tabbed out. How we doing? Let me check the stream. Huh. I'm not recording. Okay. It is recording it. Sometimes if I go too fast, it gets mad. So I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'm watching this on a second screen. This is fun. This is so fun. Oh, this is gonna be such an undertaking, but you know what? I think it's gonna be worth it. Because it's gonna be hilarious. I think this is funny. I think it's funny, and I think it's fun. Which are important. Why are you looking at stuff? My cat's looking like he's seen some demons. Smudge this out a little bit, please. There we go. Actually, I really want to smudge most of this. But it's fine. I'll leave him a little ratty. Why not? A little bit of blended never hurt anybody. Alright, I think we've gone through this playlist. I'm gonna start this other one that's a little bit more upbeat, maybe? We'll see if that jives well. If not, I got another one. And this is just a royalty-free, playlist that's on Spotify. So, super nice. Okay. File, save, file, export. Okay, I'm gonna do his blink. Ooh, that's not. We don't blink with that. File. This is. I'm just gonna export this one. Exported it to. I needed to. Try that again. Export. Now, export as. Alright. This is blink. Export. Okay. Now what I can do is I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna do this. Fix him. And now close mouth. I just closed it out. 1 second. Okay, try that again. Hit the wrong button. Why are you not blinking? Oh, cause I'm dumb. That's why. Hold up. Why isn't it blinking? Because each one was the same dumb thing. Hold up. Change. Blink. There we go. So now he blinks. Yeah. So now he blinks. He's got a little bit more personality now. I'm trying to decide now if he's gonna have open mouth or not, like my other guys do, and I'm probably going to, because I feel like he's gonna look dumb without it, but how am I going to do it? I'm gonna merge these two layers. Lines I gotta keep separate. Bring my background back, so this is eye splitting. I'm gonna remove these two guys, but I'm gonna add back the mouth open. That mouth open guy. There he is. There. The OG. Okay. So I'm gonna create a new layer because I'm just gonna kind of sketch that says I, but it's fine. Because I don't need an actual defining line for this because it's supposed to be just a ghost jaw, I guess, if you will. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of lightly, maybe with the actual blue, help me decide. I want my pen a little bit bigger. Probably something like that. Man, now... That's fine, I can make it work. Because... What did I do with this other one? Let me look at this guy real quick. Yeah, I think he just opens his mouth. This one I haven't finished. That one doesn't have a mouth. Okay. He's so mad. I love his character so much. Okay. Well, you know what? I could always just test it since this is a big testing stream anyway. So what we're doing, export as. I need this guy, mouth. So that's what you're gonna be anyway. Export. I'm gonna save it because I just need one file. Okay. So let me pull it up here. Let me add, this is eyes open mouth. That I need to hold up. I need to take off the background first. Not that. This. Because, nope, not that. This. Because if I don't, that's gonna pop up. And that was not intended. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay. You know what? I bet this could work. I like that. That'll work enough. I'm just trying to decide if I was gonna have his mouth come between the spot for his nose or not, or have it out. And you know what? I kind of like his little ghost mouth out. In fact, I might just put a little bit of whoosh right there. So now I can bring this back. I'm gonna do this on one layer because I'm risky like that, I guess. Let me delete what I have here. Or you know what? I don't even need to delete it. Just do that. You know what? I'll just do this. I'll do another layer. This'll be my guidance. Okay. Too much. And this is not going to be this strong. It is going to still be faded. I'm just doing this right now strong so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to go through and erase the extra bits. And then we'll kind of go from there. I need to add white to the outline. And then let me grab this dark again. Bring it smaller. Yep. This is supposed to be the base. Cool, now cut it. Maybe bring it up a little bit more. A little bit more. Now let's blend. Sure. I'm gonna blend it and then I'm gonna erase them a bit. because like I'm gonna erase a little bit now. Need to rein it in just a little bit. Because this needs to look like a jaw. Let me actually go in stronger with this. Concentrated. I don't like that it's just a big horseshoe, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim this section a little bit. Yeah, looks better. Okay, I like that better. So let's, yeah, okay, so let's try that. Okay. Okay, so that looks good. If anything, I might make it a little bit more, yeah. Just a tad bit more, opaque. And then what I can do is I can go ahead and do the eye part. So let me do that. So I'm going to export it as mouth with blink. Okay. Export. Okay, so now I need to refresh this image. And then mouth, and then I'll have blink mouth. Mouth blink. There we go. So now if I talk for a very long time and I keep going and going, he blinks with hear this now. Yay! Okay, so I think this is cool. Now I need to figure out how he's going to be holding this dumb pen. That's going to be interesting to say the least. I'm going to take a quick break though, just because I would like to get up and stretch and use the bathroom, and it is 7:30. I should probably eat. I haven't done that yet today. Huh. Okay. So I'm going to... I wonder how much... No, that's fine. Alright, let me bring me over here. Let's see. Setting my timer. I'm gonna take a little break. And... let me... set it up real quick. There you go. Alrighty. Let me fix this guy real quick, because this ain't right. Bring him. What are we sipping on today? It's warm enough. We're gonna be sipping on this. It's got a bendy straw. Iced coffee. We love it. Alrighty, I will be back in 7 minutes. I just realized my music probably wasn't playing, and I'm sorry for just it being quiet. The earbuds I'm using pause the music when I take them out, and I took them out so I could go to the kitchen. And I'm still eating. So, bear with me. Alright. So back to I'm gonna just go back to art time, because why not? Let me switch. I need to get a hotkey for this guy. Okay, so I have him pretty much done. Now I get to do the fun part, which is this. Which is getting... Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh my god. Alright. So, pretty happy with this. Why is my music still not playing? Play. Okay. So I got this guy pretty much done. I'm gonna save him again. I'm gonna actually exit out. Now I'm gonna pull up. The creator of this Spud tablet was really nice in the fact that he made it really easy for somebody who doesn't really know a whole lot. I know some. I'm not completely computer illiterate. And I've messed around with code a little bit, but not to the extent of, you know, what have you. Anyway, I have a feeling... Let's start with this one. So, I essentially just need to override this. I'm gonna leave this as a base. Because I am gonna keep the pen. The only difference I'm gonna make is my pen actually has a little blue ring on it. So I'm gonna add that because my pen actually has that. Let me go to ink and see. Is it below it? Yeah, it's below it. A little bit more, actually. So I actually have a little ring right here on mine. So just to make it a little bit more personable, we're doing that. And in fact, let me take that off. I want this to be on this part. And I also use a white nib. So let me make this light colored. There you go. So there. That is custom to mine, pretty much. Give or take. Close enough. So now, I have to figure out how in the hell is this thing gonna hold it. I'm gonna add a new layer real quick, so I'm gonna sketch it, I guess. So... I don't really care what color I use. I'll use this for my sketch. So... because his foot's gonna be like... it's gotta be something like that, because he's gotta be able to grasp it. Maybe a little bit higher up. And then his foot's also gonna have to be... They have like deer feet, but with cow hooves. So I'll probably have to do something like this. And then this will be underneath. I'll make this... I was gonna... yeah. So this one's underneath it. Support. That one is support. And this one is above it. So maybe like that? Is that gonna be the right size-wise? We won't know until we get a little bit further, I guess. Let's see. Just testing something there. Oh, geez. Hold up. Oh, okay. I get why it's doing that. Okay. But I can't make this any bigger. This is as big of a screen as it is. So I have to be... Hold up. I know why the second screen's not working. I have to be in the middle. Actually. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out where the hitboxes are. I wonder why it only works when this is up here. Or does it work? Let me see. Does it work when I'm just not in Steam Labs? Because let's see. Okay, it does work. It just doesn't look like it when I'm looking at it in the feedback. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do a quick sketch about this, I guess. Oh, shit. Too big. Since this is gonna be underneath, it actually needs to be. So something like that. Which, I mean, that seems to be working okay. I will have to draw the rest of this pet, but I'm not that worried. Oh, let me get my reference picture in. I'm gonna bring in this older. Ugh, that's huge. Spooky. Layer. Transform. Actually, no, I'll just do this. Scale. Hi, Big Sir. I just need your peats. Am I allowed to get at them peats? There you go. Please, sir. Please give me your center. Oh my god. You know what? That'll work. I just need the peat. I'm trying to just do a quick color to make sure this is in scale. So I'm doing this like super quick. I will just delete this layer. I don't really need the sketch anymore. Bring that up. Very, a very quick color just because I want to see what I got going. Gotta lighten it so I can see what I'm doing now. Okay. Oh. Just want to do this lighter just so I can see. That's better. The foot I can leave this kind of dark. Oh, that looks dumb. I love it. Alright. Oh shoot, I need to actually make a new layer. Just so I can clear my selection. I don't know if I like this song. I don't like the brappy brass. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Kind of just following their inspiration here. I'm gonna take this and move it a little bit further along. So mine actually has a longer button. Do this first and then bring it back. Yeah. Grab this, bring this along. Does his nail go in there? A little bit. So I'm gonna do that a wee bit, maybe a bit smaller. I want that to be darker, which realistically I'll just do that instead. There you go. Right, and this actually needs to be some daylight right here. Don't know if I'm gonna keep... Oh. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the daylight there, but that is always something I can come back to later. What does the pen look like? Oh, so that dark bit continues on. Okay. So this actually needs to be dark. If I'm going by the artist's stuff. And this actually needs to be down there. You know what? That doesn't look bad. The button's off because I made it more go up. The button actually needs to go back this direction, like this. Which that's an easy fix. So I can just pull this way, pull this way, and then give it its outline back. Little quick changes. Maybe tighten this up a little bit. Kind of repair it so it looks like oh, and then it needs a line. It needs a button. There we go. Huh, okay. Well, let's save it. And see what it looks like. I wonder if this is gonna break it. I'll have to reload this. Oh my goodness! 1 second. I gotta make everything the screen it needs to be. Oh my god, I love this. I just need to add more contrast. I gotta show some. That is rad. I hope it comes up on the stream good. I really like that. This is so good. Oh my goodness. This has become a labor of love, but oh my goodness, is it worth it? This is hilarious to me. The only thing about this is he's dark and that's hard to see. So I might, just so for contrast's sake, I might make this a little lighter. Sure, okay. So I might just burn it, or dodge it. It'd be great if I picked the right thing. But let's do, what is it, shadows? Nope. Highlights? It's highlights. I need it to be... I'm just gonna burn the part. I'm actually really liking this. Alright, let me restart it again. This is great. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let me set the screens up right. There we go. So it's lighter, it's not true to character, but it's gonna make things a lot easier. Okay. My cat's giving me the biggest stink face. He's so displeased. Okay, so I like this. I need to keep this up for color. I love this. Okay, let's move on. Open. Steam. I don't know what hand bottom is. What is this? Oh, it's so tiny. I don't know what that is, and I don't... Oh, it's incredibly tiny. Or big. I don't think I need to mess with that. I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't know what that is. Let's open. Not as layers. Open. God, this is so great. Okay. Well, let's do hand then. Let's first. So he. Oh, now I have to think of logistics. So. Let's think. I love that these Pixel Buds. I've got Pixel Pro Buds. Google Pro Buds, not Pixel. But they're great. But sometimes I gotta take this off so I can hear. So, logistically speaking, he's got his thumb is the claw underneath, and that is the okay. The dumb logistics you have to think when you're doing this stuff. So, I'm gonna zoom in. So he, logistics wise, this is like this. This. His pointer fingers is the claw over top. So, like this. Oh, Lord. Actually, I messed up. There we go. Okay. So it's... I need to make this bigger. There you go. Oh, God. Too big. Alright, so... Joints. Foot. There's one claw. The other claw is underneath. He's got him. He has to have it. Ooh, I don't like that. It has to be sandwiched between these two cow claws. This is gonna be difficult. So, because he's holding it with like 2 fingers. So he's got to have one claw over top, which is, I've already said it's gonna be this top claw. So he's got this claw over here. And you know what? Maybe I just need a... I gotta think of perspective-wise too, because this isn't... This is over. So it's like... Here... No. He's gonna have one claw here. No. So it's... Well, it's sideways. So he needs to hold it like... It's kind of the claw underneath. Well, and then this up top. Okay, and then here's that joint. Which I need to make the joint farther back. Or just make sure I put the arm up forward. I'll probably have to do that. So something like this. So, like that. Claw underneath. And in fact, what I need to do... Actually, I can just keep this. I just need to scoot this back. Like that. I don't know what this... I don't like this. Too many frequencies for me right now. So... This one's gonna have to require a secondary. So, joints. It's gonna have this bottom claw underneath here. The top claw is gonna be up here because this has to be sandwiched like that. And then top claw. This is the side profile of each. And then because his claws are, he's like this. Because there's the joint. And his claws are twisted like this. So this claw actually needs to come up a little bit more. And this claw needs to rotate like this. I like that I never changed what I called that layer. It's just always going to be I guess. I'm actually not sure if I've ever drew the underside, like this view of the leg, or of the foot. So, I don't like this song either. Let's see. Hmm. getting there. This is his joint. Hold up, wrong layer. Okay, delete you, keep you. So, I've got that about right. It's gonna have some hooves there underneath his hoof, just like cows have. So he's gonna have a frog. But he's not gripping it with... that's something I need to consider. He's not gripping it with the... He's not gripping it with the heel of his hooves. He's gripping it with the front. Also, I want this to be back farther because this joint's different than a human wrist. Be nice if I picked the right layer. So it really needs to be like this. So... I liked this, so I'm gonna keep this. I like that for his thickness there. So would it work better if his... No. Well, maybe. Let me pause this and go to a different idea. What I could also do is... Because this hooves over top. Bring that back. So this hooves over top. But... And that hooves underneath. See, this is where, I think this is what was the complication when I was originally designing this, or the idea of this, is I was gonna have him use two hands, because, like, that means he's holding it, I'm essentially gotta make it so they're holding it with, 2 fingers. 2 big, curved, non-bending fingers. I'm gonna actually erase this a little bit. I've got an idea of where the reference is, but that might be what's blocking me a little bit. So... I think my main thing is just trying to figure out how he's gonna grip it. But I also have to remember that this is a side view, not straight up. Because, like, this is the most promising one I've drew so far. And it's a little dumb. Not gonna lie, a little dumb. Because here's the start of what would be the area right before his hoof. Here's the pastern. And then he's got a hoof wall right there. And then there's that, and then there's that. He's gonna have this claw coming around. And maybe... So that claw is coming around. We're already seeing the soul of that claw. And let me just, for the sake of my anatomy, draw the rest of this real quick. We would see less of this because that is under. This is over. And then this is apparently something I hadn't thought of before with this creature, is how the underneath of this foot looked, except for like in the motion stuff I've drawn. But like that's not as important. Underneath. But also like, how is this fucker holding a pen? There's that too. You know what? Let's put this in actual black line ink and we'll see where it takes us. Apparently I drew on this frickin' layer. Oh well. It's not saved yet, so if I need to go back I can. So let's put this in. This is gonna look so dumb! Which is what I've been going for, so I don't know why I'm so surprised. Let's see, let's match this. Well, let me bring it up. That looks good. Alright, bringing it back. Down. I need to change what my layer name is. This is not the eye anymore. So I think what I'm gonna do, take the hand away for a second. I think I'm gonna just draw it as is. And then erase what I don't need. I'm gonna extend the wrist a little bit just because the model ended right around there. Got. It's gonna take me a second. Ack. I want this to be rounded. You're got cow hooves, my dude. Okay. Okay. And then the skin. Whoop. Oh, I kind of like that one. There you go. I just wanted the skin to be up a little bit there. He is going to have a soul. The only one he has. Just kidding, he has a lot. Underneath the claw. Starting of the second claw. Starting of the second claw. I'll fix that in a second. I don't even know if these lines are the ones I'm gonna keep. So this claw is curved up because this is the holding onto claw. It's gonna start with the soul, and you'll probably only see the soul. I'll go ahead and give it its little curve. Like that. Something like this. Texture real quick. Well, I hate that. This looks dumb. At least this part does. So let me fix that. I'm on the wrong damn layer again. Taking that off for a second. And don't even come at me if I change the layer names. I'll know which layer I'm on. No, I don't even check that. These layers have been called an I and some number for like an hour now. My gosh, come on. There you go. A little bit better. And then I need to just maybe bring this. Oh, that looks worse. Maybe bring this down. Nope. Maybe that. Let's see. Oh, waste too much. There we go. Obviously not in my repertoire on how to draw this stuff. But it's certainly there. Let's see let's see how gross this is gonna be. Let me come back over here to grab this color. I'm gonna fast color it real quick. I'm just gonna delete my sketch layer. I'll delete this sketch layer too. Get my color layer on. Okay, so let me do this. Let's bring that up a little bit. I'm gonna do hand on top right now. Just nope. I hate that more. Come on. Okay. Oh, this is probably gonna look weird with the human arm. Oh, this will be funny. I'm just gonna color it all in right now, and then I'll take out what I need. I just gotta see if the hooves look, if it's like one of those things where like it'll look better once it's all like at least got some color in it and it's like in the big picture and things like that. I gotta see if it's gonna look as dumb as it feels. I'm gonna go through carefully and just clean this up. That is a whole nother reason why I don't have a human avatar. I can't draw people. My people looked terrifying. Because I was playing around as I was building this channel, which this channel is still building. I was... just put my finger on that button. I was toying around with like a human avatar, hence why my icon has what it is. I, in real life, am blind in one eye. It's a lazy eye, but it's a lazy eye that doesn't have connections to my brain. I forgot what it's called, but I talked to my eye doctor about it. Can't be cured. I'm gonna be permanently blind in that eye, and it's fine. I've lived with it all my life, so it hasn't made a huge impact. I just, you know, been like this for forever. And luckily contacts correct it, appearance-wise, so I don't have, you know, unless I have, like, my contacts and stuff out, it's not like I've got a big, it's not really noticeable. So, I'm blessed with that, I guess. But, is it 3, I think? I am putting this in to mimic what my actual pen looks like. I'm getting it pretty close. My button layout's a little different and a different color. I'm not gonna... Oh man, are you shaded? That's fine. I can make this work. Because I also gotta fix that down there. Oh, not that weird. I also don't have that kind of stripe. Actually, I'll probably take that out when I go down there. But I'm not down there right this second, so it's fine. Let's see. And the button layout's not the same, but I'm not going to go into that much detail. I'm not that concerned. Okay. Let me at least do my lines real quick. Ah! Wrong button. Oh my gosh. Please. You know what? Good enough. I'm gonna fix this. I also don't have this little... right there. I also don't have this little hump out like this does, but since it's in the model, I don't feel like changing it that much, because I just, again, I'm not going for perfect here. If I was going for perfect, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be commissioning somebody to do this. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Clean this up a little bit. Be helpful if I was using a brush and not the select tool. Okay. Go back in and fix this to be get correct. There we go. This song that's playing right now, it keeps reminding me, I know German a little bit, and it sounds like they keep saying something in German, and I'm like lightly confused, but it's not. It's not what they're saying. They're not saying anything in German, but it just sounds like it to me. Okay. Not going for perfect, we're going for passable. And that's just how it be. Okay. If you're new to this or watching this stream in the future, what I'm doing, and for some reason jumped into the middle, what I'm doing to recap is I am using this, what I'm currently have on the screen now that's actually drawing. I am working on making this work for my avatar by removing the human aspects of it and adding in my little critter, I guess. It's a species that I designed way back in high school, and he kind of just been sitting in my pocket. I doodle him, especially around like the Halloween and stuff like that. But I decided I wanted to have he was originally going to be a channel mascot or just, you know, a little pet or something. I don't know. He ended up being my avatar because I can't draw people. I don't feel like commissioning anybody to do that, and I don't want to do webcam. I'm happy with having my characters speak for me. And why be a human if you could be anything else? Hence why I'm doing it this way. So I haven't, I've been wanting for a little bit, because I do not only video games, but I also do some art as well. Here lately, it's just been doing stuff to get the stream kind of on its feet. I also have an eraser nib, but I'm not gonna worry about that on this. Alright. Now the fun part. I gotta bring this back. Looks spooky like that. Oh, no, actually, let's do that. So I gotta bring this back out. I gotta go through and erase. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do first. So probably what I'll do is I'm gonna actually move. I don't want to merge the layers. I don't want to move the pen because the pen is where it needs to be. Not really doing any of that. I think I need to move this like here. Yeah, okay. I'll just do this. Nothing's set in stone. Good enough. So the pen needs to go in between that. Okay. I like that. I'm gonna erase it on the color section first though, just so I can keep myself steady. So a little bit more just so I know what I'm doing. Up a little bit just so I can see kind of where I'm at. And what I should have done at the very beginning was make a copy of the original, just in case this all goes horrifically awry. I haven't done that yet. I just thought about that. I'm like, well, I'm about to plug this in and just see what happens. And if this is horrifically wrong and I need to scrap it and then go cry, I kind of need to know before there is point of no return. So what I need to do before I save this, there we go, is I'm going to finish what I'm doing. Make this smaller. It's supposed to be like that. Is that on here? Oh, that was there. Got it. Okay. I was so confused. Okay. Let's see. I think for now I'm just gonna expose this so I can go back here in a second. This is all the same color, so it's not like I'm gonna be missing anything. Let's see. No, I keep thinking that's a missed line and it's not. So okay. If anything, I don't want that daylight there. So I gotta move this down a little bit. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. Like that. Okay, I like that. Let me repair what I just erased, essentially. Not something I noticed when I was doing this. which is fine. It happens. This song sounds like a fly. I'm really trying to get this playlist. I mean, and it's got some good, and it's like, I'm not wholly against it. It's just some of this I'm like, not my cup of tea. I just wanted something different than what we had been listening to. This, oddly enough, this sounds exactly like a keyboard I had that had a guitar on it. I had this one of those keyboards when I was younger, probably from the dollar store, that had like 60 different instruments on it, and stuff like that. And that, for whatever reason, that guitar sound just reminded me of it. It must have sounded very similar. Way better though, obviously. This is the people who created this, I'm sure, have actual equipment for this. I just was thinking of, it just brought me back to a place in my childhood, I guess. Nothing significant. I never really played with it. So since I moved this down, I'm pretty happy with what it looked like. I'm gonna re-add my sketch line there. Connect that. And I don't know how far down this needs to be. I'm assuming that's something I'm gonna find out later. I need to zoom in because this is giving me problems. I don't know why I decided to just go over this with black, because if I go to... No, you know what? I don't have to worry about that. I'm not blending anything. His feet are just black, essentially. Okay. Well, at least it looks like he's holding it. So I will take that. Let's see. This is gonna look dumb. Alright, let's see what it does. Okay. Well, first, I need to remember, I need to export this as... No. Yeah. I don't want to export it yet. I need to reopen a new copy of this. Of hand. Okay. And this needs to be back up. Export as hand. That'll work. I don't know what that means. And let me run a test real quick. I need to make sure I'm saving this in the same folder, I think. So let me make sure that that doesn't break anything before I... That looks good. That looks good. Okay, good. Alright, big test. Let's see how dumb this looks. I pasted something. Doesn't appear to have done anything though. Alright, sure. I'm actually a little nervous, but let's just see. It's gonna look really, okay, gotta remind myself, it's gonna look dumb because I don't have the arm done. Oh, okay. Okay, so I see some areas where I'm gonna need to make some changes. I need to move the wrist back. No, actually what I need to do is just cut the wrist off. I've made the wrist too long. So let me... That was... Alright, so not as frightfully dumb as I was thinking. I just need to cut this off. I've made this too long. Okay, let's see. Export. Oh man. Okay, now let's see. It looks so weird. It looks so weird, but I see... Okay. So I can now see where the hinge is on this though, so that's gonna help me a little bit. I guess the only other thing I could do, in lieu of, let me now take this off because it looks weird. What I could do now, is I could, when I'm gonna make an arm copy too. I'm gonna go ahead and open the arm. And what I'll do is I'm gonna have another arm back up. Okay. 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 So I got another arm back up. So I'm gonna close out of the arm back up and then open the regular arm. Just to that. What I'm gonna do, I am gonna change it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just paint this that color. And let's decrease the threshold. No, sorry, increase the threshold. There you go. And then what I'm gonna do, and I hope this doesn't fuck shit up. I'm gonna scoot this over a little bit. Okay. Export. Export. Yes. Export. I've got color and patterns I need to do, but first I need to figure out if I can kind of cheat and just do this. Okay. This'll work. Okay, this'll work. I just scooted it too far. Okay. Oh, I'm actually really proud of myself for thinking about this. This is so fun. I'm having an actual blast at doing this because it's fun. All right. So we're getting there. I need to do some more tweaking though. And honestly, what I could do is I could just widen this bottom part, this here. And one way I could do that, again, to just cheat, because I'm cheating because I want to see if it works. I just do that. And then I can go back through and make it official and all that fun stuff. So let's see. Turn this off. Okay, so that's better. So I think I still need to, okay. So I still need to go back on the wrist. Nope, cancel. Cancel. Of course. So I need to come back on the wrist. And I need to cut this off right here. Right there. This corner is what's giving me problems. So let's do that. Over right. Doop. Doot. Oh my god! And it's giving me, so I want it to have an odd angle, right? Because he doesn't have a straight arm. He's got joints that bend different than ours do. So the fact that it's crooked is what I want. I don't want it to be a straight hand. Oh my god. I can't believe this is working. This was just done on a whim. This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'm sure that looks confusing as hell to watch though. But that's definitely unique. Oh my god, I'm so excited that this worked. I'm watching the play back on my stream. Wow, that's cool. It looks, to be honest, it looks kind of scary. I think one more tweak I want to do. I think for the sake of this, I think the pen's too big. So what I want to try to do is resize it just a little bit though. Just a little bit. And then now I need to scale, put it back where it's supposed to go. Like that, I think. So I know there's daylight there, but I want to export it and just make sure that what I did doesn't look weird. I'm gonna export it because I could just Control Z. Wrong. Okay, I like that size better. I need to move it up though. The point for this is up a little bit further. It's like right there. Oh, you know what I could do? I can do this. I can just open the backup as layers. Nope, not there. Here. Open as layers, hand backup, go. And then now I can see where the point is supposed to be and then fix it. So point is actually supposed to be right there. And I'm not quite sure I'm convinced with that. This means I've got to move his hand. Let's export this and see what it looks like. Well, now it is on the hand, though. It is on my pointer. Okay, so now I gotta move everything back than where it was, but that's fine. I think for simplicity's sake, now that I've gotten this far, I'm gonna go ahead and merge these layers. Now I'm gonna just scoot this back down. Like that. And that also means when I export this, this also means this arms merged together, needs to scoot over just a little bit. Let's see. Export. I think I exported the other one already. Okay, so that fixed the tracking. The pen looks good. So now I can go back to here, which I can go ahead and take this off. So I can go back to here now. I don't need the hand box anymore. I'm not going to move it. So now I can fix this back, which shouldn't be too hard. I just need to extend this color down. So I'll go ahead and do that. Right, I gotta be careful. I forgot, I'm going over the lines now, which I'm not doing that right this second, but I gotta remind myself that I have no lines left. So, is that doesn't have its own. No, it does. Okay, so I just need to erase. Perfect. So, erase. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, nope. Ah! Like this, okay. For a second, I was just like, I messed things up, but I'm good. We're good. It's fine. We're all fine. That is fine. For real, I am just playing Uncover the Lines. It's like Minesweeper. Can't remember what that was called there for a second. So that line needs actually a little help. And you know, I'll just do it on this because I don't think I'm gonna be. There's not a whole lot of color I need to do actually. Ah. In fact, if anything, I just need to fix this part. Okay. Need to add a little something there. There we go. Gonna add some texture there. Okay. Gonna add that there. There we go. And that's fine. I don't mind if there's a little daylight there. Might be a little confusing, but it's okay. Okay. This is another little blemish I needed to get off. There we go. One thing I forgot is I'm not done with the foot yet, but I think I can make this work. So I just need to grab this. Come over here. I might be able to just... Nope. I was gonna say, I might be able to old-fashioned paint bucket it. But I can't. But that's fine. I will just color it on a new layer. Reaping what I sowed, but it's okay. I did this and then went to go pick like a darker color and then just picked over top of it again because, you know, I'm smart on occasion. That looks too black. This whole thing's kind of dark, to be honest, but nope, that's lighter than the color I had. That's darker at least. We'll go with this. Okay. Kind of forgot this was also fit, so that might make this look a little better. Too big. Alright. Okay. You know, so when we first started this playlist, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I just needed something new to listen to, and I don't want to listen to anything that's copyrightable, just because, you know, copyright. But even though I'm not affiliated, so I don't earn any income or anything like that from this. I don't get any revenue, but yet, hopefully. But you know, now that we've cycled through, and there's some songs in here that are actually not that bad. Some of these aren't bad at all. I like this one that's currently playing. Adding a wee bit of shading on this just because this is going to be viewable pretty up close, and I'm going to probably hate a lot of it. Just because it's there and I can see it. I don't know why I put that. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna add a little bit of shading to the pen just because the lighting is different now. And very light. Just because this is darker now. That needs to be darker. There we go. Okay, export. If I remember correctly, I need to open another reference. I have so many references to this character. I need this. This boy. Alright. Oh, you know what? That's actually lower down on the arm than I thought. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to just go ahead and do it. So, it's a darkish gray, it's airbrushed, it's very sporadic. It's got a little bit of light going on here. Let me export this and not what I wanted. Let me export this real quick and just see where it leaves us. And we will go from there. I'm trying to look at things. I'm just gonna do that here. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you're not really even gonna see that part of the arm. In fact, I can actually move that down a little bit. Like it. I really could just leave that running now, couldn't I? I'm gonna move this down a wee bit. I thought it wasn't gonna be up as high as it is, and I want to be able to see this. So let's export it again. Reload it. Don't need that. I need... Ah, see, that's too much. So I need to back that up. Which one of these is my undo? So, probably not much further than that, mayhaps? Let's see. Export. Launch. This one. I like that. I need to move the arm over though. Move this whole thing. Let me actually select the whole thing first. It's just an easy way for me to do that. And move the arm over a little bit. Export. I need to fix this first before I can do his leg marking. Okay, that'll work. And then, darker. Probably darker than that. And I need this to be smaller. And it does need to be darker than that. It's like black almost. There you go. Cool. Save. Save. I need some shading. Do. A little bit because what I have on there has shading. Export. And I gotta make it look uniform-ish. Let's see. I like that. I need to darken the shading on the arm. So I'd rather darken the shading on the arm than fix the shading on the hands. But I do need to probably burn this part. Be helpful if I use the right layer. Just a little bit of definition there, a little bit there. I need to smudge the dog crap out of this. I need the heavier smudge. Is this the right layer? Yes. Also, what was that in the song? You know what? The smudge isn't doing it for me. I'm just gonna airbrush this back myself. Smaller to bring it down there. I want to dynamics. That's alright. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. It must have been the brush I was using. Because this is smudging like I want it to. I wanted a harder smudge. There we go. Smaller. Smudge this down. I need a little bit of room though. Look at that. Okay. So, here we go. Overwrite. Let's see. Let's see how dumb this is. I say that. I'm actually really happy that I was able to kind of figure this out and get this to work. Well now that looks dumb. Alright. Hold up. Bring me back here. So. I need to just cut this, really. This section. This needs to be cut as well. And then let's export that. And see what that does. Well, that made that part worse. It fixed the bottom part. But when I'm bent all the way, that comes up. So I need to add. So I need to back up. So that was fine. I probably even need to just bring this out more and just bring this in. And then right. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. Okay. Lots of trial and error, but that's okay. This extra little wing I don't need. Now export. Now let's look at it. One more thing, a couple more things. This little black wing I got down here needs to go. And I need to cut down just a little bit more, not a whole lot. Export. Okay, that'll work. I just need to use this and just fix that part. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so that's working better. Okay. Test it again. Should just kind of see. I need to smooth or just smudge this more. So I'm tired of that. Alright. Let's try it again. But I think I am pretty much done here. I just wanted to look at this change I just made. Oh, that's better. I do like, so I like that it's bent. True to this character's form. Let's see. My life feed. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it here for the evening. I hope that you all have a good rest of your day.